Thank you for visiting the Coin Lady channel again. You can tell that we are absolutely pumping, guys. Bitcoin is currently trading at around 43,000, but I will exercise extreme caution due to the upcoming FOMC meeting. Alright, everyone, I will be extremely cautious going forward. Meanwhile, as you can see from the guests' reactions around Bob o'clock, I sold my XRP. For some reason, I'm not participating in the trade or anything like that at the moment. Until things settle down, gentlemen, but have a look at this, there are external events on the horizon. There is a great deal to discuss today, my friends. Even if some have abandoned the extrapial environment and others have lost trust in Evergrande, the Black Swan is here, folks. I don't know, everyone, there are a lot of things going on. But we did have this exchange where Pitru tweeted a lot about XRP forever. It appears like XRP, the intriguing underdog cryptocurrency, is losing faith among its investors. In reality, it's rather common for individuals to lose hope when it seems like the opposing side is pulling ahead. But at the story's conclusion, who comes out on top? He stayed at 0 delta, which is absolutely ridiculous. I really hope this is where XRP goes, you guys. Why? For what reasons is religion dwindling? While Ripple proposes changes at the XRP Ledger Foundation, causing controversy, validators take a look. Oh, so it's not just that people are emotionally and physically losing faith, you guys. True, in fact, that XRP Ledger users are departing the ecosystem in its whole. Fellow members of the XRP ecosystem. Now, a developer working on Ripple has proposed a reform to the XRP Foundation's membership and governance structure within the XRP ledger, which has caused debate and the departure of validators. Their efforts have been essential in supporting the Director of Software Engineering at Ripple XS in their advocacy for substantial reforms. It appears that they are interested in a membership program, as individuals would be required to pay 75 XRP every year as a fee. Companies with 10 to 15 employees might pay 500 XRP per year as corporate members, while those with more than 50,000 employees would pay more, around 500,000 XRP, while the maximum amount would be paid by the sustaining member, which is approximately 1 million XRP. Do you think that's crazy? We won't dwell on it too long because you can see David Schwartz's reaction right there. However, the XRPL validators will depart from this location if we descend. It is worth noting that XOP Ledger differs from other blockchains in that it does not offer direct incentives to validators or infrastructure providers. This is in contrast to other networks and ecosystem components, as can be observed as we descend. There are a few departing as well, boys. The greatest motivation is none at all. The XRP Ledger is not doing so hot right now, which basically implies that anyone offering infrastructure should do it because they love the network, not because they can make money off of it. So, are you all believers? However, considering the current state of affairs, could this idea escalate into a centralized takeover? I will let you to continue reading about that. Raises doubts about many parts of the plan. In one of these domains, he sees a supporting member that, in his opinion, may cause ripple effects. Considering it in the light of what it's likely to maybe, just maybe, this is the only company that can afford to pay the 1 million XRP cost to bring everything under one roof. Fascinating, everyone. Thus, it is interesting. As for me, I'm still uncertain. Is the possibility of a centralization problem also present, guys? What the heck? I must say, this is quite captivating. So, are you saying that other people are also departing? Providers of infrastructure, but from Mickey and Mr. Fresh, it must be fresh. The easiest way to get rid of people who don't want to be here or care about the network financially is to fire them, and that's okay. If you had any financial stake in Network Us, you definitely wouldn't be departing. So that's the deal. A lot of people are losing faith, however there is some spark in the network due to the disagreement going within the XRP ecosystem. David Schwartz is providing us with a clue, so keep that in mind. So, what does this indicate for the XRP community as a whole? It's clear that he's talking about the football game, but when people stop believing in XRP, that's when problems arise. Am I correct? Although, my friends, the tide is turning. However, it shifts its course simultaneously. Coming straight out of the crypto frenzy. He repeats himself, saying that losing is impossible if you give it your all every single day. Yeah, right now a lot of investors are speculating that XRP won't go beyond $2.20 in the next 24 hours. Plus, there are many who claim it will, but what do you all think? The world is becoming increasingly bizarre. Alright, then. It appears that we are on the verge of a black swan event. Still, I'm crossing my fingers that pumping begins soon. To prevent the assets from plunging too far, it is necessary to first fix a price. Up in King's domain. As you can see, Mr. Pool's life takes a dramatic turn overnight. The link to the Evergrande stock portfolio was broken. Have a wonderful evening. Wow, what just transpired? Stunning, stunning, Evergrande. Hasn't that been making headlines as of late? However, it has been looming over us for at least a year or two now. Oh my, that's the last thing you'll hear, before everything's ruined. Coming from Archie. Wow, that's really wrong. Additionally, he recently tweeted this out, you guys. Why pay attention to this? It was just before the Evergrande news broke. Recent developments, the Evergrande liquidation has been ordered by a Hong Kong court. It is finally here, you guys. So, apparently, something is going down, because we've been waiting for this for quite some time. Yes, actually guys, BlackRock is in a bad spot. So be it. Finally, we're off. According to many, it's finally starting. The Evergrande firm has ceased all stock trading. You folks think that's crazy. This is essentially the end of Evergrande. The $300 billion plus China-based developer declares bankruptcy. No, that's more appropriate for therapeutic ghost towns. Welcome, I hope there are some guys out there. And that's just from one company. Picture this, guys, the remaining code and everything. See how it's the foundation upon which everything else rests? Seriously, dudes? It's a system that relies on debt. Am I correct? For this reason, they must continue printing. The system is about to crash until they do this. You should take out further loans. However, if things go wrong, the right people will be right. How does that impact you? The game is finished for Evergrande. A Hong Kong court has ordered liquidation. Am I correct? Over there, dudes, it's all about the algo noises. Still appear to be mostly uninhabited at the moment, at least as far as China is concerned. Then the popcorn alert went off. You can see that Evergrande stock opens in the red, going into negative territory. Okay, gentlemen, it's dropped another 20% today. Holy cow! On top of everything else, China appears to be planning economic stimulus worth hundreds of billions of dollars, and is even considering banning short selling as the world economy collapses. Yes, actually, where is China at the moment? There are signs that China's economy is poised to collapse. Which, unlike the American guys in ACS, doesn't appear to desire to collapse, and which can have a viral effect on other regions of the world. Currently, they are not interested in China clapping. Why? Reason being, they're introducing stimulus, aren't they? Also, short selling is illegal, so you can't even bet on a stock's decline and profit from it. It was really insane when the ticker read 3333, and now it's over. So, the result is 3,333. Totally bonkers. There was a meteoric fall in that number. Guys, the greatest is in the midst of its own downward spiral. Alright, that was it. Holy cow, that's really bonkers. When the economy of the skeptics finally collapses, this is what will happen to them, therefore let's be ready for it. Right now, the problem here is that Evergrande is surrounded by other enormous banks all over the world, such as UBS and HSBC, and be wary. Okay, have a look at that. Hey there, you guys. Some customers have ever granted that. That is unpleasant. In other words, we anticipate a problem of some kind affecting financial institutions and other businesses all over the globe. I hope you all understand what this implies. What is its significance? The impending liquidation of Evergrande, a prominent Chinese real estate firm, might have far-reaching consequences for economies around the world, as it has the ability to trigger a chain reaction in the financial markets. We have an AI-generated answer to this question waiting for you. Quite intriguing. A drop in demand for raw materials and other products may impact suppliers and other businesses that depend on it if Evergrande were to collapse. I see. As a result, consumer purchasing could fall, which would have a negative effect on the world economy and reduce popular output and employment. I see. The estimated value of the company's debt is close to $300 billion, making it one of the biggest debt defaults in history. Investor confidence could take a hit, and credit conditions could tighten, which could further dampen economic development. I see. The only interesting thing about these men is that Evergrande is 129 right now, so things aren't looking good. Things will happen at the most inopportune times in 2019, as they did on AOL, and the liquidity crisis of 2019 will have a proper resolution in 2020. Assuming that we are in the year 2020, the following year is 2025, then the current date is April 22, 2019. An intriguing XRP solution is introduced. Now 219 Davis is curious as to Domino's lack of customer service by calling. Are we about to witness a domino effect? I mean, if it pertains, we're already there. After all, Evergrande's shares dropped after the Hong Kong court ordered liquidation. The intriguing relationship between Evergrande and the Tether people, as revealed by your multi-billion-dollar default on Evergrande's debt. The default of Evergrande defaults on Tether. If Tether were to expire, Bitcoin, Ethereum and the ERC-20s would take over. The element Ether Bitcoin crashes, just as we see a god-awful development. I am captivated by this. Fascinating, fascinating once again. Where will you be when the dust settles? Thus, it is intriguing, you people. There are currently 129 criminals responsible for building the ripple effect. Am I correct? Though I suppose you could delete or alter the numbers and such, the total for the tweets is 1129. It appears as though there is a domino effect, because we observe everyone who knows but one thing. Not financial advice, but incoming class raids are already showing signs of a black swan. Kindly continue to like and subscribe. Until then, farewell.